Hey there, work at home moms. I'm talking to you today. You're my people. It is one of the hardest jobs ever to be a work at home mom. You have to balance the kids, being mom, doing your work. I don't know. I often feel like I'm drowning, but I will tell you, I'm going to give you some tips today to help you at least create a morning that lets you breathe a little bit, gives you some time to feel like you're getting things done. I found as a work at home mom, I just have to work in those fringe hours. When my kids are sleeping, that is my prime time to work and to get things done. So yeah, I'm going to say it. You got to get up earlier than them. There is such a difference in my behavior, in my mindset on the days I get up before my kids and the days that they wake up with me. Now, things happen, but I really suggest doing your best to wake up before them. If you want to see my tips on how to become a morning person, you can check the link with the post. I've got all the details on how I went from crawling out of bed with them to leaping most days out of bed at least an hour before them. And guys, my kids get up at 5:30, so it's real, but you can do it. So what do? When you're up early, you don't want to waste your time. There's nothing worse than getting up and then you're checking your Facebook, you're checking an email, all of a sudden your kids are up and you're like, I haven't done any work. So my first tip is you have to make sure you pre-plan what you're going to do. Write out your plan the night before, identify it so when you wake up, you can hit the ground running. I recommend you pick one work task that is going to move you closer to a goal, something that you can consider your frog. Brian Tracy talks about this in his book, Eat That Frog, and he says you should just do just pretty much the hardest task that you keep avoiding. Do it first thing, get it done. Set yourself up for success, get it done, and you'll feel on top of the world. The other thing I recommend you do while you're working is get your mindset right. This is where I recommend podcasts, audiobooks while I'm working. Sometimes I like silence, but sometimes I can have either the audio Bible, Audible playing, my podcast going, and it just puts me in a better mood. So if my kids get up early, if they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, I don't feel as cranky. I'm ready to go and I'm ready to conquer it. So while you're working, get your podcast going. Get your one work task done. Don't overplan it. Don't put too many things because once the kids are up, it's a lot of times it's just mom time. I work when my kids sleep pretty much only unless I have a sitter here. And so when the kids are up, it's mom time. So that's when we move right into our typical morning routine. I use a morning basket with them. We're getting our morning chores done and we're jumping in. I try not to do work when they're awake, and so that can be hard. But I also have a list of tasks that you can do when your kids are awake. Things that, you don't have to be on top of them all the time, but they're the things that you can get done when you have a couple minutes while they're playing instead of wasting the time scrolling your social media. So if you want all the details, if you want all of the tips, you want the list, you want all of the ways you can become a morning person and get more done as a work-at-home mom, what I want you to do is click the link. It'll take you to the post. It'll show you all the things and give you a free checklist to create a morning routine that works for you as a work-from-home mom. Our mornings are a little different than other moms, and it's important you have something and a tool that you can go to. So go click the link and grab it now.